Welcome to Tech Talk Central's The Deep Dive. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Sarah.
Today, we're jumping right into the deep end of high-end OLED TVs for 2025.
That's right. We're looking at two heavyweights, the Samsung S95F and the LG Evo G5.
Yeah, these are the ones everyone's talking about. Our mission today, to kind of decode them for you, cut through the specs, look at the real-world stuff.
Exactly. Help you figure out which one might actually be the best fit for your living room.
Okay, so let's start with the basics.
Sure.
They're both 2025 4K OLEDs.
Right. So baseline, you're getting amazing picture quality, perfect blacks, those super vibrant colors, the OLED magic. It comes from the self-lit pixels.
Can't beat that black level.
Nope. But where it gets interesting is how they build on that foundation, the refinements.
And gaming seems to be a big focus for both. I mean, high refresh rates.
Oh, definitely. Both are pushing up to 165 hertz, which is fantastic for PC gamers and even next-gen consoles. Full HDMI 2.1 support across the board.
The Samsung S95F, they're saying unmatched gaming performance. Pretty bold claim.
It is. And the LG G5, well, it also boasts that 165 hertz refresh rate plus a super fast 0.1 millisecond response time. But importantly, LG explicitly lists NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync premium compatibility.
Ah, okay. So that VRR, the variable refresh rate support, is officially called out. That's big for preventing screen tearing.
Exactly. If you have a compatible graphics card or console, that's a really smooth experience.
Okay, so gaming is strong on both fronts. Where do they really start to differ then? Brightness and screen finish seems key this year.
Yeah, that's a major dividing line. The LG G5 has what they call Brightness Booster Ultimate. They're claiming 45% brighter than the G4.
45%. Wow, that's quite a jump.
It is. And they've also got a UL certification for being glare-free, so it aims to keep those reflections down while maintaining that, typical glossy OLED look, plus that one-wall design for a tight wall mount.
Right, the super flush look.
Yeah.
Okay, so LG is brighter and glare-free certified. What's Samsung's play?
Samsung's S95F is marketed as their brightest OLED. They're throwing around numbers up to 4,000 nits peak brightness, which is, well, incredibly bright for HDR highlights.
4,000? That's huge.
Yeah, potentially class-leading. But the really interesting part is their screen tech. It's called Glare Free 2.0, and it's a matte coating.
A matte coating on an OLED? That feels different. How does that actually work out? Less reflections, I assume.
Massively fewer reflections. It's kind of a game changer if your room is bright, like lots of windows during the day. That matte finish just diffuses the light instead of reflecting it like a mirror.
Okay, so great for bright rooms. Is there a downside? Does it affect the picture?
Well, that's the trade-off some people are mentioning. In very specific conditions, like maybe a pitch black room or even sometimes in super bright scenes, that matte finish can slightly reduce the perceived depth of the blacks or the overall contrast compared to a glossy screen. It's subtle, but it's something to consider.
Interesting. So unparalleled glare handling versus maybe the absolute deepest contrast in extreme scenarios.
Got it.
Got it. What about the processing power, the brains behind the picture?
Okay, so the LG G5 uses the Alpha 11 AI processor Gen 2. It powers their AI Picture Pro, AI super upscaling, all that good stuff.
And crucially, LG support Dolby Vision, right?
Yes. Big advantage for LG, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, HDR10. It covers the major formats. There was some early chatter about HDR10 near black handling, but that was likely something fixable with software updates.
Okay. And the Samsung S95F?
That one uses the NQ4 AI Gen 3 processor. Samsung's highlighting its 128 neural networks for AI processing of picture and sound. OLED HDR Pro as well.
128 neural networks.
It.
Sounds impressive. But the big asterisk is?
Still no Dolby Vision support. That's a consistent Samsung thing. If your movie library or streaming services lean heavily on Dolby Vision, that's a point for LG. Plain and simple.
And how about upscaling, like watching older shows or lower res content?
Some reviews suggest the LG's Alpha 11 might have a slight edge in cleaning up and sharpening lower quality sources. But both are very, very capable with their AI upscaling.
Okay, good to know. Let's touch on audio quickly. Built-in sound is often, well, not the highlight of thin TVs.
Yeah, that's usually true. The LG G5 has Dolby Atmos support and this Wow Orchestra feature for syncing with LG soundbars. One reviewer actually called the built-in sound awesome, which is high praise.
Really? Interesting. Any downsides on the LG side?
The remote. People have criticized it for not having a backlight, which is annoying in the dark, and maybe a slightly awkward button layout, and no DTS:X audio support, if that matters to you.
And the Samsung S95F audio.
Also has Dolby Atmos, plus their object tracking sound, plus Papiawa, but one review described the built-in audio as just. Okay.
Okay, so probably plan for soundbar or system with either if audio is a high priority.
Probably a safe bet for the best experience, yeah.
So wrapping this up, these are both clearly incredible TVs. When someone's trying to choose, what's the key question they should ask themselves?
I think it boils down to what makes a TV premium for you? Is it hitting that absolute peak brightness and killing reflections with a matte screen like the Samsung?
Or is it having that comprehensive HDR format support, especially Dolby Vision and maybe slightly preferred upscaling like the LG? And don't forget the specific gaming features like G-Sync.
Exactly. Consider your room, what you watch most, your gaming setup. It's about matching the TV's strengths to your specific needs. There isn't one single best for everyone here.
Well said. To find the latest prices and deals on both the Samsung S95F and the LG Evo G5, definitely check out the links we've put in the description below.
And if you found this deep dive helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more tech breakdowns.